So recently I had the chance to go hands-on with the new OnePlus Pad 3. It retails for 48,000 rupees in India or $600 in the US, and for that price, it looks like a really interesting device. I spent quite some time with this tablet, and in this video, I want to share my experience with you guys. I'll also give you guys an unboxing in the Storm Blue color, and let's find out if it's worth your money. Starting off with the unboxing, this is typical OnePlus packaging. Lift that lid up and you're greeted with the tablet itself. Next, there's a small compartment that has your quick start guide. And in terms of accessories, you get a 80-watt SuperVOOC fast charger and a USB Type-A to Type-C cable in the signature OnePlus red color. The Pad 3 is available in two colors, Storm Blue, which is the one I have here, and there's also a frosted silver. Now, the Storm Blue finish looks amazing. I really like it. It's matte, it's got this really clean and professional vibe to it, but it does get covered in fingerprints and smudges the moment you start using it. So yeah, I'd suggest use a case, otherwise the tablet is going to look gross. The OnePlus Pad 3 has this really clean and simple unibody aluminum design. It's 5.97 millimeters in terms of the thickness and weighs 675 grams, which is really impressive for a 13.2-inch device. Despite the large size, it's well balanced and comfortable to hold. It's got a flat back, flat sides, curved edges, and rounded corners. And since it doesn't have a huge camera bump, it does not wobble when laid flat on a desk, which is really good for doing things like drawing or note-taking since you need that stability. Towards the front, the OnePlus Pad 3 has a 13.2-inch IPS LCD display. It's 3.4K in terms of the resolution and 144Hz refresh rate. It's a 12-bit panel that supports Dolby Vision. It's got 600 nits of peak brightness and 900 nits in high brightness mode. It gets plenty bright for indoor usage, but I wouldn't recommend using this outdoors since it's such a big and glossy display. You're gonna have a lot of reflections like you can see in my video as well. Now the bezels surrounding that display aren't the thinnest, which is fine because with a tablet you need something to hold on to and grip and avoid accidental touches. My only suggestion to OnePlus is to come out with some sort of anti-reflective, anti-glare coating to, improve the experience. But overall, this display looks really good. It's sharp and vibrant, and this is also a 7:5 aspect ratio, which means it's great for reading, browsing the web, or scrolling documents, since, it can show a lot of content. And coupled with the speakers, which are amazing. It's a 8-speaker setup, so you've got 4 tweeters and 4 woofers. The speakers get really loud, but there's no distortion or crackle even at those loud volumes, and this can fill up a room easily. Like, you do not need an external speaker. The speakers are that good. They sound really rich and clear, and they have ample amount of bass. Like, I was surprised with the amount of bass coming out of this tablet. So yeah, the media viewing experience, whether you're watching movies or YouTube videos, playing games, if you like consuming content on your tablet, you're gonna have a lot of fun with the OnePlus Pad 3. In terms of hardware, the OnePlus Pad 3 is rocking the Snapdragon 8 Elite coupled with 12 or 16 gigabytes of RAM. The 12GB model is going to be LPDDR5X, that's clocked at 40 to 66 MHz, and the 16 gigabyte RAM variant is going to be LPDDR5T, clocked at 4800 MHz. You also have 256 or 512 gigabytes of UFS 4.0 storage and a USB Type-C 3.2 Gen 1 port, so you get the fast data transfers. Now, just like any other Snapdragon 8 Elite device, this flies through everything. I did run some synthetic benchmarks, so Geekbench 6 and Antutu, and the scores are on your screen right now. In terms of real-life performance, it is really consistent. So very snappy, very smooth, no lags, no hiccups. Animations and transitions are very consistent, and multitasking feels great on this device. It can basically do anything you throw at it, so video editing, high-end gaming. And in my testing, I did not face any overheating or throttling issues. So yeah, overall the performance on the OnePlus Pad 3 is great. And what makes it better is the software on the OnePlus Pad 3. So it's running Android 15, and on top is going to be Oxygen OS 15. And there are some tablet specific features, starting off with the persistent app dock, which shows your recent as well as most used apps. And you can access this anytime to, get to the apps that you really need. Next, there is split view, which lets you run up to 3 apps on your screen at once, and you can decide how much space each app gets by dragging the slider. Personally, I like to use it when I'm researching for videos, so I have Google Chrome open on one side and the Notes app on the other, and you can come up with your own combinations and you can save these groups, so the next time you open it, both the apps can open together. And yeah, being able to use up to 3 apps is a lot of fun in my opinion and boosts your productivity. Now, the last multitasking feature is floating window, which is self-explanatory. Just like the name, you can have a floating window open on your screen. You can place it anywhere and you can also customize the size. So again, really useful. And I feel you can get really creative with these features and have your own sort of workflow. Personally, I really enjoyed using the software on the OnePlus Pad 3. It's clean for the most part. There is a little bit of pre-installed stuff which you can get rid of very easily. But overall, the software experience is very refined, and OnePlus is promising 3 years of OS updates and 6 years of security patches. In terms of connectivity, you're sorted. The Pad 3 has Bluetooth 5.4 and Wi-Fi 7. Now, talking about battery life, the OnePlus Pad 3 is rocking a massive 12,140 mAh cell, and the battery life is fantastic. Even if you're a heavy user, you can get through a day and a half easily. And if you're a light user, you can get through 2 or 3 days easily. And when I say heavy user, you're playing games, you're watching a lot of movies, max brightness, using the camera a lot, and still this tablet will last you really long. And the 80-watt charger that's included in the box can charge this tablet from 0 to 100 in just 60 minutes, which is bonkers. So yeah, battery life is definitely a highlight on the Pad 3. Now, the cameras on the OnePlus Pad 3 are average. They're fine. You have a 8 megapixel camera on the front and a 13 megapixel sensor on the back. You can shoot 1080p 30 fps towards the front and 4K 30 fps on the rear camera. I'm gonna put up some photos and videos that I shot with the OnePlus Pad 3. You guys let me know what do you guys think. Now, most people use their tablets to scan documents, take a few pictures here and there, and attend online Zoom meetings and video calls. And for that, the OnePlus Pad 3 will get the job done. So this is a front camera sample from the OnePlus Pad 3. It's recording in 1080p 30 fps, and this is how the video quality is. And you can also get an idea of the audio quality from the internal microphone. So you guys let me know in the comments down below, what do you think? Now, to sell the Pad 3 at this aggressive price, OnePlus had to make some decisions. Some corners have been cut, and here's a list of those. The Pad 3 does not have an IP rating, it does not have cellular, so you can't put a SIM card in this tablet and make calls, Wi-Fi only. There is also no fingerprint scanner, so face unlock is the only way you can get through this device, no micro SD card slot, and since there is no vibration motor, there are no haptics. Now, if any of those things are important to you, do think about it before you make the purchase. Alright, conclusion time. In my opinion, a good tablet has to get the fundamentals right. It has to tick a few boxes like a good display, great performance, great battery life, and software that can make use of the big display. And the OnePlus Pad 3 ticks all of those boxes. It's not a perfect tablet. It has average cameras, it does not have an OLED display, it's also missing a bunch of things which I've already mentioned. But if you're looking for a good tablet to, get your productivity work done, play games, and consume content, I think at this price, the OnePlus Pad 3 is your best option. And I'll leave links in the description down below so you guys can check it out and buy from those links to help the channel out. Also, a huge shout out to the OnePlus Experience Store in Falcon City Mall, Bangalore for making this video possible. If you're thinking about buying anything from OnePlus offline, do check them out. They have the best deals and discounts. I'll leave their address as well as contact details in the description down below. Show them some love. Also, if you have any queries or questions about the OnePlus Pad 3, do let me know in the comments down below. I'll be there replying to you guys. Like this video if you enjoyed it or found it helpful in any way. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss out on future uploads. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one.